Hello and welcome back to Frenemies. It's me, Diego.
I'm Ian.
and we're here for... Oh, shoot.
Nope, go ahead.
And we're here for some more Ultraman. Last time, Ultraman. Well,
yeah,
still works.
Ultraman
or Shinjiro learned to fly.
Yeah.
As all Ultraman should.
Yeah, I didn't think it was just... I didn't know it was all Ultraman. I thought it was just specific ones, but...
I was just making a joke, but from what I remember, most Ultraman
yeah,
seem to be
I
able
saw
to
Ultra 7 can fly and the old stuff.
Yeah.
Here's a weird thing I didn't know about Ace, I think. Yeah. Do you know... How much do you know about Ace?
Basically nothing. I just know his name and that he's... I think it's supposed to be that he's after
I think it was
Jack.
Crimson, I think, in the comments mentioned that if we're up the date kind of in what we've in Ultraman stuff.
The Ultraman
we're up for some surprises later on. We're pretty close to the ending. I think there's only 10 or 12 episodes in this season, so we're on episode 9 or 8 right now. And I don't know if they're gonna have Ace, but Ace is apparently 2 people. They combine.
Oh, in Ultraman?
Yeah, Ultraman.
In the
Ace.
original Ultraman?
Yeah, Ultraman Ace.
That's cool.
They have rings, and they fuse to become him.
I remember... Okay, because I remember since I like to see the henshin sequences, I guess, or the transformation sequences.
Yeah.
I do it for both Kamen Rider and Ultraman. I remember it was always a little like, that's a lot less flashy because I was more used to the more modern stuff.
Right.
So when I saw, for instance, 7, he just puts on the glasses and it just...
Yeah.
But I remember seeing, the toy for Ace was this little weird ring thing. I'm like, okay, how does this work? How do you do it? Because there's no button, there was nothing, because it was just a ring. So do they just, jump towards each other and,
I don't know, what it usually is, but there was a scene that there was danger. One was in a plane, one was grabbed by the giant monster. And so she, ejected from the plane, and they grabbed hands or barely touched or something. Anyway, but... I don't know if that's gonna be included and how that would be included, considering it's a suit in here. Maybe they can switch out, or I don't know. Maybe I was thinking
maybe it'd just be 2 suits.
Yeah.
And they'd just be this, they'd be maybe smaller.
Maybe this could be their version of the growing sequence, the 2 separate ones, and then they can
combine,
sort of. I don't know.
That'd be kind of neat. I'm not sure
like a mini Megazord. I'm not really sure, but
that would be kind of that'd be funny if that's it'd be just basically closer to the size of a small.
Or they can combine weapons or something.
That'd be
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, not that important. Not sure how much of that's being kept in. Also, we met the monkey's name? He's a what?
Iguro. He's the last of his
kind.
Race kind, and he's also the prince. Yeah.
So lucky he's alive. They probably sent him away so that he wouldn't survive.
But, he had this little communication device that he's constantly talking to,
dude.
Or whatever. Yeah. And
but apparently it's not just for him, I guess, or for for that assassin guy. Because then the other guy, who you recognize, but we don't know who he is exactly, his name wise, because he's probably a different one, and he's planning to pin the blame on the thing.
The Iguro.
Yeah, him. Let's see.
Rhea?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She
does not like Ultraman.
Her mom was killed in a fight in a hospital. And she said that on national TV, which is probably going to have some slight negative effects with some fans, maybe not all of them, but or just the public, maybe not even just fans, maybe just people that are like, oh my god, because of the media. And then the dude that I called Siphon, because I don't know who would. For now, I'm calling him that until we find out what his actual name is. Is showing up, but the monkey guy was stopped by Endo.
Yeah, and then the monkey's like, no, Reina's
she's in danger.
She's in danger. And he's like, what? And then it
cuts to and Shinjiro and Moroboshi are there.
Because they're looking for the alien.
Another thing about 7, he wasn't... Moroboshi is created.
Oh, you mean the person Moroboshi is created?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you saying he didn't exist until...
He kind of did. He saved the guy, but then he made a duplicate of it and made that. He doesn't have a host. He made a body, and then he just dresses differently.
Okay, because I think Mebius, that basically happened. The dude, the guy who he emulated didn't survive, but he basically allowed him to be able to, I think, get to Earth or something.
Okay. And
so to kind of honor a person who is brave and stuff like that as that, he took his form.
Seems like anybody that takes a host, their host didn't survive, and then they make them a host. Because the other 2 that became Ace are the same way. But yeah, that's everything. A little bit more. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this episode.
Fantastic. Nice job, you guys. I've been so out of the loop, I didn't even know this was part of the show. I love it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh.
Okay, just shut up and settle down!
We've got
Stop all that shouting!
They've hired an alien to go after Rena! It's happening now! Rena!
What?
Thank you, one and all.
Hey.
What a turnout. It's great having you all here tonight.
I can't remember his name, but... Oh, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
He is dead. He's got a broken neck.
He's very much dead.
Or something.
We're on, kid.
Can we have two?
Wait,
That'd be cool.
you mean we're...
I want to see the transfer.
Right.
I want to see Moroboshi's, yeah. You just... Oh god. Okay, cool. Oh, we don't get to see. God dang it! Gypped again.
That's a shame. We still don't have more
Oh,
episodes,
cool
I
entrance
think.
though.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Baby, the team
here
of the
they
game.
are, the heroes you've been waiting for.
Wait, there are two Ultramen?
Oh my sweet dear child.
Uh-oh, he's agile. Oh,
Well, aren't you the show-off? That was quite an entrance.
dang, you are not supposed to be good. Stop it. Moroboshi, no. Oh man, so charismatic. No, it's trading.
Oh man.
Oh, nice wrestling.
That was really good.
Oh crap.
Oh dear.
Cameras? Here's hoping.
Either that or
Oh,
bomb.
and by the way, in case
Cameron.
anyone's thinking of running away,
Cameron, I
I
don't know.
strongly advise against it. Because the first one of you who makes a move towards the exit doors, kerbloom!
Uh-oh. Yep, bombs, dang it.
You son of a bitch.
Unfortunately for you two, there's only one way to deactivate those devices. You have to kill me.
Oh, nice. You know, okay, I know he's not as experienced, but he's still a pretty good fighter.
It's actually kind of impressive how decent of a fighter he is.
Oh! God dang it. I kinda like this guy though. Jesus!
Oh, that was
Why are you a good fighter? Stop it.
How about this?
Moroboshi, help. Can't get them all. Drop one somewhere else.
Let's see how you like it.
I mean, considering he's dodged every one of y'all's moves. Yes! Oh, swingaroo! Oh, that's cool too. Droop.
Oh man.
Nice.
That's pretty rad.
Moroboshi!
Oh my god.
I've grown to like you a lot. I think it's... Aw, crap.
You. Well, well, what a surprise.
Oh, crap. What are you doing? Look, man, can you just...
I mean, it's really neat display of his power though.
This is him taking some strength. He's got a... Oh, boy. Everybody leave. Or the bomb's still there.
I think the bombs are still there. Because there's a lot of them, so like...
Oh, crap. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay. No! The lights went out right there, I do.
Ultraman!
What?
If you really are the champion of justice people say you are, then you'll save every last person here.
Working on
Don't
it.
you dare make these people suffer.
Rena!
Woman!
It's not fair.
So how will you solve this puzzle, Ultraman? You have two choices. One, sacrifice
Ben,
the
do
young
something.
lady in order to save the lives of her fans.
Don't let go!
There's only one of her and hundreds of us!
Okay, chill out, guys. True, but chill out.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, pop stars don't give a damn about their fans. right?
Man, how quickly they turn.
You do have some fickle followers, don't you?
I'm coming, Rena! I'll save you!
No, Ben! Well, I'm sad. Well, dang. Now where are we putting it? Throw it where? Oh Jesus, it's swinging throw. So that's not gonna land on anybody. Oh, that works too. Still hope that doesn't land on anybody. But best case scenario, honestly.
Now.
Hold it right there. Ta-da!
Huh? What happened?
Seems the bombs were fakes.
You should pay careful attention to what is said here. Then, perhaps, you will finally understand this world that you have stepped into.
From all the evidence, the killer was a fan of Rena Sayama. Or more accurately, a fanatic. Someone who was obsessed with her. After all, who but a fanatic would murder people merely for speaking ill of his idol?
Are you saying this alien was the killer?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. I present to you here and now, for the first time on any stage, those epitomes of the true blue Rena Sayama fan and the masterminds of murder! Once you realized how much trouble you were in, you hired another alien and tried to pin the whole series of crimes on the prince there.
I only did it because you said we'd never get caught! So it was all my
You're
idea,
really
huh?
bad.
Yeah, of course I always thought it was a bad idea! Hey!
You can finish this fight down at the station.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Adad, an agent of the Star Cluster Council's Immigration Control Agency.
Oh.
Very pleased to meet you.
Star Cluster Council.
They have given me the task of terminating aliens guilty of criminal conduct, which in the present case I'm happy to say has been done.
I will give that Igaru one thing. He obviously was pretty fond of you. He was trying to protect you to the very end.
And that Ultraman, too.
Don't even say that name.
Even if he couldn't save everyone there, at least he tried. He tried to protect all those fans at the concert.
The guy died. And all I could do was watch.
The Igaru? There's nothing you could have done to prevent that.
So you're okay with what happened? I'm not.
Look, kid, it's true that Ultraman may not seem like much of a hero in the eyes of somebody who gets hurt or loses a loved one. All the same, your father, he knew that came with the territory.
I can save 1,000 lives. And it's not enough. If I let a single person die, that's not the Ultraman that I want to be.
It's impossible, kid. I'm sorry.
You're still so naive. You know, that's the one thing about you that I really hate.
Alrighty then. Well, that was an episode.
That was an episode.
Well, that's it, guys. That's it now. Alright, well, do you want to go first?
I didn't write anything down this time. I was just kind of.
That happens sometimes.
I was just caught up in the episode.
Yeah,
but I happened to glance down your page. I'm like, oh,
well,
it flips to the next page.
I mean, I'm kind of a veteran now, so.
Oh, excuse me.
I get that. That's happened before.
Just watch the television show.
I know. So
there's a lot.
It was a lot.
Just happened that episode.
I mean, I know he broke rules set by the Star Clusters peoples, but I mean, I
completely forgot about the Star Cluster, whatever they're called.
I kind of did too, but maybe they arrest him.
What did that guy say his name was though?
I think it was Adam. No, I can look up the subtitles.
I just kind of wanted to mention just like the fight was really cool. It was nice seeing them actually like fight together. I wasn't sure if we were gonna see that this season or not.
But the old Moroboshi and Shinjiro.
Yeah,
that was cool.
It was. I'm actually kind of surprised at how decently they fought together.
Yeah, honestly.
Even if it was just that one, even though they mostly seemed to take turns trying to hit the dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that one major moment of just all right, do the thing right, hook.
Oh yeah, whenever he jumped off himself to grab. That was cool. I thought he was gonna fling him, but I mean that works too.
No, yeah, but like that was surprisingly like good cooperation, teamwork moment.
Considering how much he doesn't really care for Shinjiro sometimes, and they haven't really worked together. So yeah. I like. That dude was, I mean, I guess he's probably like their cop. It seems kind of like.
If he's an agent of the cluster.
Yeah, he said he was undercover too, so.
So like he's basically seems to be like an agent, like an agent
the
type.
Officer.
Yeah, either an officer or along the lines of like a FBI or something similar to the like.
Okay, so yeah, Adad, gotcha.
Like ADOD?
AD. Basically a dad, but it's pronounced Adad, so that's
Adad.
Yeah, Adad. Basically, it's like if you were English and pronouncing a dad, Adad. Not really. If you were doing a really bad English
like
accent.
ADAD?
Yeah.
So it's basically just
a dad.
Oh no, I meant like it's basically dad, but like the letters are switched
essentially,
around.
Pretty much.
He looks like one of the reasons why I kept on thinking he was one of them is because he looks so much like them. It could just be
probably it could be
species.
Yeah. So he was working for the Star Cluster Council. I was gonna say clan. And they showed those other guys that I thought he was pinning like the murders on him.
So did I.
And then he's like, these guys, and like, oh, it's the guys that were beating him up.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually wasn't sure if we were ever gonna see them again, but
we never even saw their faces the first time.
Huh?
We didn't see their faces the first time.
We saw like vaguely what their hair looked like, but we never saw their eyes.
We didn't. We just saw their hands.
Really? I thought we were sure.
Because it was focused on the Iguru and Ben.
Oh, I know.
Did we ever get his name?
Who's Ben?
Yeah, Iguru.
Oh, Iguru was your villain. Is that what you're saying?
No, like I called him Ben because he's a spider monkey.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, I dubbed him Ben, like episode 5 or something, episode 6 or 5.
It does kind of suck that he died.
I'm sad. He was kind of weird, but he was a nice-hearted man. I don't know. Alien.
I mean, it seems that he did do the initial like.
Yeah, but they forced him to do it.
No, I know that. It doesn't make it better. It's just like in the eyes of the council, he technically broke a law. He still murdered someone technically. So it's just like for I guess for the type of maybe planet or transgression that he did, he in turn is executed.
Yeah, I know, but it sucks, man. I feel like they could have at least arrested him, but not like murder the kid. Well, execute him.
He even said his job was to exterminate the aliens that were causing the fuss. He did that. His job is done.
I'm just saying, like the council himself, not him, but like the council, like.
Oh, I know.
Call someone to arrest him, but
it's just probably like the way their laws and culture. Because like if it's the Star Cluster, they're most likely like a mixture of different alien cultures.
I just feel like that's a bit excessive, but such is us humanity. Who is the voice actor for him? I can't pinpoint it. I know who it is.
No, I gotcha.
Do you know?
I said Crispin Freeman, but I don't.
Crispin Freeman.
I think it's the name.
That you said? Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like the guy who played the dude with in Digimon Tamers.
That's the only thing I can.
I know it's supposed to be Crispin.
I've heard him in other things. I just can't remember. That's the only thing that sticks to my mind is the 3rd season is the Digimon Tamers one.
And I know he's been in multiple things.
Yeah.
You could look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
But
what was his name? Crispin what?
Crispin Freeman.
What do you mean? That's nice about Crispin. Oh, Crispin Freeman. Oh, Crispin. Him? Was he that guy? Let me look up Digimon Tamers real quick. Digimon Tamers. Steve Bloom. That's who it is.
Steve Bloom.
I was like, that does not sound like Crispin to me. I was like, that doesn't sound
I always
like
get the names mixed up. I don't know why. I don't know what Crispin Freeman
That's
sounds
when I was. It's Crispin. I don't know why. Whenever you said Crispin Freeman, I was thinking Crispin, not Crispin, how he actually spells his name. I don't know why that made a big difference in my head, but I didn't picture Crispin. I usually just call him Crispin. But yeah, no, Steve Bloom. That's right. I knew his voice was familiar. Steve Bloom's in a lot. Anyway.
I'm expecting to see in this Ultraman show. Yeah, that's kind of neat.
But yeah, so Steve Bloom, gotcha. Okay, huge thing that took a lot of time that really wasn't necessary. But hey, you know what? Who cares? I was gonna say those floating arms were bombed and that they were kind of obnoxious, but then there was just one that was an actual bomb, and the rest of them were basically like party poppers, essentially.
I do kind of like how he's just like, these are all bombs, and to demonstrate, he uses the only bomb that he actually has.
Yeah, what's the word? Misdirection, essentially.
All that stuff, like theatrics and whatnot, and tricks.
You got this.
It makes it. I mean,
you wouldn't assume that not most people wouldn't think, okay, one of them is real and the rest of them are gonna be fake. So that took me on.
I do. It's like, I've got another thing for you.
So I'm wondering, like, did he probably just plant bombs or something, and then I guess
I wouldn't be surprised if like he had the orb bomb things there.
That could also be
like if they were meant like with smaller, like the ones that were actual bombs were placed in those places
right.
they need to.
That could be what that.
And it seems since they can move, I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a mental command or whatever. So like if he needs like here, boom, boom. Okay, cool.
I kind of liked whenever Moroboshi was taken down by Bemular. His visor went out. I just kind of like that because, like, hey, Ultraman, he does that when he kind of goes unconscious.
Okay, that's neat. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a minor thing, but I just thought it was interesting.
I got you. It's really cool.
And we know why now, but what struck me as confusing was or not confusing necessarily, but interesting is that whenever Bemular showed up, Adad was just like, oh, hi, who are you? You're new. Didn't expect you to be here. I thought before we found out who Adad really was.
You never seemed who are you more like, oh, I didn't expect.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm not saying like in actuality. I'm just saying
because I mean, Bemular is supposed to be like.
I just meant like didn't expect you to be here kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But before we realized the reveal of who Adad was is like I thought he was the one that like working for Bemular. Yeah. And it's just like, oh, so no, he doesn't know who this guy is. I'm like. I thought, then for a second, I thought maybe Bemular was going to fight Adad. Just like, hey, you're going to take care of Ultraman down there. That's my job. But then, I got so many confused routes, and there's actuality, he's just basically the cop for the space peoples. And Bemular's like, yeah, okay, I'm out. Bye-bye. And then just floats away like a butthead.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, I just think do think it's kind of neat. And I also kind of like how, I just thought it was kind of funny, because like as stuff was happening, it seemed like, Adad was doing his... yes, I'm bad guy thing. And Bemular's just kind of sitting in the background like a minion.
So he killed
the way he kind of just positioned himself, like waiting in the wings, like I'm this dude's henchman, sort of, but not exactly.
But he killed a bad alien, I think. Right?
Oh, the
guard was actually a bad guy.
Yeah,
it was in disguise.
We saw that his disguise eventually wore off.
Yeah, I thought it was he just killed the guard. They just did a pretty good job of totally like misdirecting us.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if it had faded beforehand, like a little after he did the whole. He tosses the body.
Like nobody was paying attention.
Yeah, because like he just made
everything else
everyone's attention on him. Turns
out he's not really a cop. They just hired a magician to hopefully do the job. Like all our cops are on they're on
break.
Patrol right now or break. So. You're usually here to entertain us. You think you can do this for us?
You
they're humans.
Adad the Magnificent, correct?
Yeah. What?
You're a great stage magician. So we need you to do a thing for us.
Go to Earth. They don't know. They're very small-minded. Maybe this will be okay. Funnily enough, in his under the radar, he's actually a vigilante, so he knows how to fight. He's a vigilante magician.
Yep.
That'd be cool. Well, because this dude could freaking fight.
I know, but like that, then like the whole like, oh, I'm an agent of like the council. I'm basically like an FBI, CIA, or
so that made
police.
Sense.
So it makes sense why he has such great hand-to-hand combat.
But it was ridiculous. Like he's
there sent out throughout the cosmos.
The first, when Moroboshi first went to go, and he just like did basically a
he just kind of
dodge backwards kind of a thing.
And He had just a small like battle knife or combat knife thing, basically. They usually it looked more like a combat knife thing that you'd see like special forces or something would use, because it seems what he basically was.
Yeah.
So it's just like he just had that small little like knife basically comparison to his sword, but he's just I got this.
Well, unfortunately, he's an alien, so like this alien is gonna be stronger.
Yeah.
And
physically.
the Ultraman can either like they can match or they can be slightly weaker than the alien. So I think that might have been what that case was. But like he was taking them on really well. Like the one scene where he like he jumped over one and it was in between them and like kicked off one and then punched the other or something.
Yeah, that was Jesus, dude. It was really good. It was.
And then he slammed them together in one time. I was like, man, we were just like toying with him.
It was kind of impressive. Yeah.
And he wasn't. Thing is, I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying. So
if he wanted to put them down,
I'm wondering like how good he actually
down.
is. You know what? We should call him next time when Bemular shows up and just like, hey, you want to help us out? I'm surprised they didn't send him for Bemular because I mean he's totally in what's the word? He's messing up their laws essentially. He's doing illegal stuff by theirs.
He doesn't seem to be killing people. I think at the moment. I think maybe
Fair
that's
enough.
why.
Yeah. Okay.
Like as long as he's not breaking like intergalactic law or whatever. Like he just seems to be going after this one guy.
He cut the ceiling and it was gonna kill those people if Ultraman didn't, if Shinjiro didn't get.
But Ultraman did Katnansuke.
Yes, but it's
maybe he also said he was undercover at that moment in time.
Yeah.
So he's probably gonna have to let him do the thing.
But then they should go after him now though.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but maybe like he's like, I have to focus on this mission first.
Yeah.
So
Bogus brother.
At that time, he was focused on that mission of the aliens who were trying to kill this one idol for some reason.
Man, speaking of which, her fans are just butts.
Well, I mean, I feel like that happens a lot in media and stuff like that, like especially the Marvel universe. With like, because I remember that's a thing. It seems like people don't like oh yeah, the Marvel civilians are the worst because they're always so fucking ungrateful.
It was like two different things. Like there was two different instances. There was like, hey man, don't you dare drop that. You know, we didn't pay to get killed but there was like three different instances. Don't, hurry it up, man. We didn't pay to get killed. It's like, yo, yeah, okay, I get that. Shut up. I'm doing my best here. I'm not purposely making this linger to put you guys in further danger. It's not my job here. And then the ceiling was falling, and then I was like, oh, you have a choice now. And then you guys like, don't you dare. She doesn't care about us. They're in it for themselves. Like, yeah, just let her die. I'm like, what? Are you for real?
Well, I mean, people are like they don't want like I'm not saying it makes the way they act better, but they just didn't want to die.
Yeah,
so
I know,
at
but
that point it's just survival. Like, oh, sorry,
yeah,
sucks
but I mean,
to you,
making her to. But I'm just saying, like
the
way they did it. Like,
the way they did
maybe be like, please don't do it, please. But just like, no, let her die. She doesn't care about us. Just one person against us. Yeah. Which he had a point at that. Yeah, he makes a point. There's one of them, but I mean, brother, come on. Some people would. I mean, not everybody's gonna be like this, but some people would be like, save her, just save her, blah blah. But I mean. That it's also putting other people's lives in danger, but it's still. I mean, I feel like that was just.
I also kind of didn't like how Randa's like, "Hey, if you're
I was gonna get to that.
You're a true thing of justice or whatever. You won't let a single person die. Like,
if you're a real hero, you wouldn't let them. Like,
are you serious?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm not. I got it. I'm trying.
He was putting all his effort to just at the time just holding it up.
But I think also she was mainly saying, "Don't try to save me. Make sure you save them," which is also admirable. But it's just like. She was also telling him, if you're a real hero, don't let them die.
You'll let them die. I'm like, no.
I'm trying.
I'm not. Sometimes you can't save them all, though.
Saving this. To be fair, for someone in that situation, if they did have a choice, saving these people would take priority to saving this one.
I know that.
But it's just like the way she said it, just like I'm not trying to let them die.
The way she said it seemed to imply that she wanted every single one of them, including her.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she was more like just focusing on just her fans. Mm-hmm. But I
feel like now she's kind of was won over at least a little bit by the end of it because she's telling her dad he tried to save them. He wasn't. He was trying to save it. He did his best and he saved them in the end.
She mentioned he tried.
Yeah, he did the.
He wasn't completely great at it, but he tried.
Well, I wouldn't say he isn't completely great at it. It's just the guy was
formidable. She was basically saying how he didn't she was saying how he did it. He tried to make sure that everyone he wasn't basically said he wasn't great at doing the thing that he was trying to do, but he tried and he did succeed. No one died, but I feel like it's mostly because Adad kind of didn't really plan for anyone other than the aliens to die.
And it was Bemular that cut the ceiling down, and then he was like, he finally pushed it up, like flew it out of the building, and then flung it, and then blasted it.
It's also kind of impressive because it seems his endurance and stamina has gotten a lot higher. Because like,
he's stamina, interestingly.
Stamina?
Yeah.
I always remember Smash like stamina, stop, fudge. Because I remember like the second episode when he uses the Specium Ray. He did that first time. It like was one shot wiped him out.
Right.
But then he's kind of seemed to like not exactly.
It might have been because he did a lesser version because it was bigger in the when he fought Bemular.
That's true.
So
he didn't focus a lot, but because
it was his first time doing it, so he wasn't used to how like just using a small amount of power. Yeah. But then but that was good. I like that.
By the way, it's still kind of like he's able to like he's able to more easily regulate this Spacium energy or whatever in his body to just enough to blow that up so that it doesn't kill everyone.
Right. So I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't have too many. I don't know what was. I mean, the problem with that is that when the sharpness, when shrapnel goes about and chunks of debris, that's gonna have them. There's a less likely chance of people getting hurt because it's smaller pieces and they're spread out, but. It's worse.
Like the way the explosion looked, it seemed to just take the entire thing.
It's the best case scenario thing you could have done, honestly, in that regard.
Because I remember remember One Punch Man, right?
Right.
Where like, he broke the meteor, but it still caused like a
people are like freaking out. I was like,
but he's like, hey, if I didn't do that,
the planet would be dead.
we would basically be gone.
So
it's actually
the best thing you
I
could have
think
done,
it was honestly. Like some cities were wiped out, but if I hadn't done it, like most of this of cities A through whatever would have been destroyed.
Possibility of the world too. One thing I felt bad about Shinjiro was when he was saying near the end to Moroboshi, he's like he doesn't want to be the kind of hero that lets anybody die. Yeah. I'm like I get it. I mean,
it's a lot of thing to want to shoot for.
Yeah, pretty much everybody that's in that kind of field work, it feels the same way. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works. Yeah. You can't save everybody because you can't be in every place at once.
Yeah, even with your powers, like you can only do so much.
Yeah, you can't. Like you don't have an unlimited supply either. Like if you're too exhausted, it's like you can't reach somebody or you just can't stop the person that's putting them in danger. So
like for instance, for the example of the Iguro that was basically killed, like he couldn't do anything. He was focused on he was putting most of his effort into just holding the thing.
I mean, the only thing that he could the problem is that's gonna be hard to not feel guilt for that, and he's gonna be thinking like if I just pushed it up sooner, if I just like tapped into whatever strength I did to push it up sooner, I could have maybe stopped that from happening, but. Unfortunately, but that was the plan or the point for Adad to lure out the Ben. To lure out Ben. So
the Iguro?
Thank you. Yeah, the Iguro, but to lure out Ben. So yeah, that's taken care of. Unfortunately, I feel bad for him.
It sucks.
He seemed like a nice dude. I mean,
like he had good intentions. He didn't want to do that in the first place.
Yeah.
Like it seems, as you said, he was supposed to do it because he was kind of told to like, hey, do this or we'll beat you up.
Yeah, and the thing is, they weren't trying to kill them originally. They were just like wanting them to get roughed up, but that didn't work out.
Nope, because
that's just how things end up. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have down though. Anything else you wanted to bring up?
I hope we get to see another Ultraman soon.
Definitely.
Like I really want to see another one of the ones.
The one I see happening soon is Jack.
Yeah,
because I mean that's the only thing we've been introduced to so far.
Yeah, true enough. But I just want to. Their suits look so cool.
Yeah, it does.
I already showed you the version someone made of basically making Tiga in a version of one of those suits.
No, but you can show me afterwards.
Yeah, I'll do that because it looks really cool. Like they still gave him like his little like emblem thing he has on his chest and stuff. He just looks more along the lines of Shinjiro because he looks more along the lines of a normal Ultraman.
And they probably worked with that model in the first place.
Yeah, I wouldn't be supposed to use that base, and then they just kind of colored it and slightly altered the design a bit. But yeah, it seems to be a fan thing, but it looked really cool.
So yeah, guys, that's it for this week's episode of Ultraman. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go and click the button right next to us. Oh, you looked the wrong way, by the way.
Wait, since you wanted this,
I pointed here. I pointed over there. If you want to stick around for next episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when our videos go up, make sure you hit the bell icon down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.
Bye.